See, I might have to have glasses on. I think. Maybe.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, I'm shaking the whole place.
I guess we're live.
I don't know, but I was shaking the whole
I
thing.
don't know.
It said we was live, I think.
She wants to take a picture whenever
There's
I'm trying to
somebody.
breathe in real good.
Oh, you was not. You done that on purpose. You,
No,
looked,
I
you
didn't.
looked like that on purpose.
No, I didn't. I was going,
Mm-hmm.
trying to breathe. My sinuses all messed up.
You a lie. You done that on purpose. I saw
Got
it. I went to hit it and you went. You did that on purpose.
Whatever.
That's why I went ahead and took it. I wasn't gonna.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna wait and let you. Let's see. We only have one person watching.
No, we got two.
Two. Okay. We'll wait a few minutes. I know Mimsy's probably just getting off. Bunch of people that watch us were over on Mimsy's, so we'll give it a few minutes and let everybody get over here.
See what happens.
Wrapping up and saying goodbye and everything. There's Moon Farm, Homestead Humor. I should know who that is, and I can't think. Never enough time. Miss Francine. Freaky Geek.
Freaky.
Moved North Homestead. That is
Mimsy's raid.
Moved North Homestead is
McCoy's Oak Hill Farm.
The one you're supposed to be making an eye for. Palomino. I can't say it. You know, Pomona Ponderosa. That's who Moved North Homestead is.
Oh.
Mimsy's raid.
I'm sorry,
Homestead,
I've just not been able to get nothing
Sampson
made.
Farms. It's so good to have Sampson Farms back on. I know Nathan is excited to have his internet back on.
Grammy Karen.
Homestead Humor is Johnny. I knew that name. I just couldn't think.
Grammy
Hey,
Karen. Johnny. Pete, Little Homestead. Ash's
Diana
Treasure.
at Pomona Ponderosa. I thought so. All right. She changed her name to Moved North Homestead. Christy Betts. Did you say that? Southern Blessed Homestead. Miss Patty and Mac. I don't know if you said it or not. You were naming some and I just looked up.
I didn't see Christy.
Adams Eden Farm. Mary Carter. Linda. Hey, Linda. Miss Lippy.
Yeah, Miss Lippy.
Lots of people coming in. This is bothering me.
And I tell you what, Lippy, if you want to try to break a little rooster, I got a little rooster around here you can try to break. See if he'll attack anymore.
Goodness, that little fella.
You ain't gonna break him. I've kicked him in his head so many times.
We have a little
and he still comes back.
A little bandy rooster that thinks he's 10 foot tall all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But not all of a sudden. He's been that way. But he come up.
He ain't been able to hurt nothing, but
I usually kick at him and kick him away and he can't hurt you. So I just kick him away. But the other day he flew all the way up in my face. He jumped and flew all the way up in my face to get to me. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, and he's one of them kind, he'll run up behind
Mama
you.
Z.
And I thought that he was the dog behind me before. And he'll just sit there and wait for you to turn around. And then when you turn around, he's right there and wants to then try to flog you. And he's like, get away from me, you little sucker.
Jen at Fairy Tale Creations. Ash's Treasure, Miss Nancy. Let's see. David's Mule Train. Trying to get everybody here.
Yeah, banty roosters do have little man syndrome. Bad.
Green Wizard.
320 Homestead said that.
Well,
they are the worst.
Bad. He's really bad.
I mean, he can't hurt nothing, but he's aggravating. For sure.
Somebody done a video the other day. I can't remember who, but somebody done a video talking about how to tame a rooster, and he showed getting a hold of it. He got this rooster and he put it down on the ground and he shoved its face and head down in the ground.
I can't catch him. I've tried,
but yeah, we can't catch this guy.
Him. I've chased him.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, Francine, if you was to put him in a pot with dumplings, the dumplings would be bigger than what he is. So, I mean, that'd just be defeating the purpose. I guess you could put him in a pot with a bunch of quail.
Eli, too many lives tonight. Yeah, there's lives all night on Friday night. There's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Mimsy.
What Lippy and Buddy was saying earlier.
I don't know if I said hi to Miss Mimsy, Miss Anna. Okay. Higgs Rock Farm.
Yeah, there's Higgs.
Ain't worth plucking. Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah, I believe if you was to pluck him down, I believe some of these quail out here might be bigger than what he is.
He's so annoying. But I don't think he could hurt you. But he flew up all the way up in my face the other day, and I was like, okay. Now
well, I got my blue cup there, Mr. Willie. I hope you're doing all right tonight. I've already seen you been on
pie. We've done that. We've sure done that. There's
Diana. You on a couple
Diana, just to say
night anyway.
I'm gonna learn to do that.
And then I've been in and out of.
Let's see. State of Union address by President Lee. All guys get a little Debbie and a blue cup. Yeah. Friday night partying for homesteaders.
That's right.
This thing is just a shaking. I don't know. Why are we shaking this so bad?
Well, because you got stuff all up against it over here.
Usually only shakes if I lean up against it.
Yeah, but my chair's up against this little box here. You got shoes in, and it's right up against there, and
maybe it stopped.
Everything. It's she keeps pushing me farther over here in the corner, and as always, she keeps just
Sunny Preps. Hello,
pushing me farther and farther out of the
way. Hey,
that's right, Patty. Mr. Willie already says I'm president, so that's right.
I had a rooster who would sneak up and try to beat me up. I would quietly pretend I was not paying him any attention, and he would get close enough, and I would grab his neck. Yeah, that's what we need to do.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this little sucker's quick. He's real quick.
Mama Z.
I've chased him halfway across the yard before trying to grab him.
Mama Z, I got this shirt from VW Family Farms at the last shindig. I think that you are going to the shindig this year. If you maybe let them know that you want one, I'm not sure. They will probably have them. They had them for sale last year, not the shirt, the iron-on. They had the iron-ons for sale last year at the shindig, and I bought one and ironed it on my shirt, and then I emailed them because I wanted several more. So I got me another one and him one. And I think they were $6 for the iron-on. And so if you let them know, and they might have them this year at the shindig anyway, but just to be sure, I would let them know that you want one. Their daughter made them. So.
Did you say hi to Green Wizard?
Yes, Ron, Green Wizard. I said hi to him. I missed something I want to read. We know how to throw down. We fire up the laptop and say Southern hellos and Southern goodbyes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Thought I was in an earthquake when Buddy would touch the table. Yeah. Lee needs to be in the corner. Yep.
No, Lee
Patty's on my side. Patty's on my side. That's because she's got one like you. She's got an aggravator too.
No.
Don't tell him I said that.
No, Mac is not.
Mama Z said I'll message them and see. Yeah, send them an email. I don't know. I can't think of what their email is, but I'm sure it's on their channel. And tell them you want one, and maybe they'll go ahead and make some up and bring them this year to the shindig, or they can mail you one. They mailed me some more. I got one at the shindig, and then they mailed me more later. So if you don't want to wait till the shindig, get a hold of them.
Tell you what, Brenda, I've had a few of them I've helped down by the neck. A few of them I've grabbed by the feet and helped them upside down because they say that works too. And some of them just don't listen, don't understand who's the boss until the hatchet hits them in the back of the neck. So
somebody asked about the cow. Explain the cow. There's Kathy at Living Miracle Homestead. Hey, honey.
How's the cow doing? The cow's doing
still alive
and pissing me off.
Explain.
So, well, we got a bunch of rain that Saturday, so I couldn't get him out. Couldn't get a hold of my uncle that afternoon, so I didn't want to shoot him. By the time I got a hold of my uncle, it was on Sunday, and we talked about it, and it was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I didn't want to start on him at that time. So he was going to come over the next day because we wasn't working. It was going to be too cold to work. I was going to do it then. And he started saying, well, the weather's showing that it's supposed to be up in the 50s by Thursday. But my phone wasn't showing that. So I told him, well, I'd watch the weather. I didn't watch the weather. Looked at my phone the next morning. It was still showing the same thing. It's going to be like 40 degrees the high. So I'm in here. I'm getting ready. Well, short version was I was getting ready. I was going to go out there and shoot him. Teresa gets up, and I'm telling her I'm fixing to go get the gun, go out there and shoot him, and start all this. And then she starts talking about, well, have you watched the weather? Because I was talking to people last night on YouTube, and they were saying it's supposed to be up in the 50s by Friday and Thursday. And I'm like, no. So she talked me out of it to wait a couple more weeks. And hopefully it'll get cold again. But now, regardless, and even all that whole day while I was out in the shed doing stuff, the weather on the radio was saying it was going to be in the 50s. And I don't think it's gotten above 40 all week long.
Short version, we're waiting a couple of weeks and try again because hopefully it'll be colder and stay colder in a couple of weeks.
If not, if it warms up, I'm borrowing a trailer and he's going to a slaughterhouse.
That's a last resort because we really don't want to spend that money when we know we can do it ourselves. But if we have to, yeah.
I just wished I'd quit listening to other people and just go with my gut feeling and just.
Whatever. I don't want to hear it. We missed some people. Walterman Homes.
I definitely still wanted to do it several
Homestead,
times.
Michelle P., Stivers, Overlook Valley, Haskins, Amber. Hey, Amber. Let's see. We missed a bunch of people while he was talking because he gave you the long.
Well, you give long version of everything. So.
Making lemon from lemonades. Hello, everybody. The Red Shed. Okay. I think I got everybody. Cow is difficult since it needs to hang for 3 weeks. Well, we're not going to hang him for 3 weeks.
That's best for a cow.
Well, we ain't going to hang him for 3 weeks. But if we can hang him for a week and it's good and cold, we'll be happy.
But at least one thing about
it is quickly turning into my favorite live of the week. If I can do it for at least a week,
all of this.
We argue.
All of the steaks, I can always dry age them in a refrigerator for the 6 weeks that they need to.
Yeah.
If I need to. Yeah. On that.
Anyway, we've done it before. We've done one before, and we done both of our pigs. We butchered by ourselves. We've done it and can do it. It's not a whole lot different than doing a deer. I mean, if you're going to do it right and make steaks and burger and everything out of it, we've done plenty of deer, and we've done the 2 pigs and another cow. Mm-hmm. So we can do it, and I hate to spend whatever it's going to be, $300 or $400, having it done when we know we can do it. So that'll be last resort. Anyway, it's going to be a couple more weeks before we do it. Okay.
Hopefully not a couple weeks. Hopefully.
Well, whatever. We're going to wait a little longer.
And not, he may accidentally break his neck. I thought the horse was going to do it for me the other night.
I can't wait to see some of the surprises that are going on in the homestead community. There's Rachel Garden for Cheap. In the homestead community, there's some surprises going on. Stivers has a surprise coming Sunday. Can't wait to see what that is.
Stivers is in here. I just now seen them.
Yeah. Mimsy. Mimsy's Garden. Let's see who else. I heard several people that's got big things coming on.
Getting names mixed up here.
You have to put your time and effort where it counts. I had to pay to get a deer processed this year. The money was worth it. My hands didn't work. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, because the deer was trying to process you
North
also.
Star Prepsteader. Hey,
and that's the bad
Morris
thing.
Patch of Heaven. Trying to make sure we say hi to everybody. If we missed you, we're sorry. Big Dreams Homestead.
Yeah, things
we try. We're trying to say hi to everybody. We got 53 people in here.
Things are going by fast.
It's going fast. That's why.
There's Rachel and Garden for Cheap.
I said that.
Oh, okay.
You were talking. Okay. Let's see. Quickly, we talked about the cow. Y'all know I have a list. Got to go through my list because I write down things all during the week that I want to talk about. I've been working overtime and had to work today till 6:30. So we hadn't done any videos or anything. We really need to catch up and do some stuff, but we just hadn't. Dee Dee Bell, hey. I did watch, though. I just want to quickly talk about it, and I hope talking about it doesn't start something. But I want to quickly talk about just a second of it, of Two Family Homestead with their people calling them and getting swatted and all of that is just terrible. And I tell you what I done. I just want to talk about it because I want to tell you what we done to protect ourselves, sort of. And hopefully I need to go through and take our address out. I had our address. I took it out, but I still think it's on some other things. So I may go in and take that out. But in the meantime, the main thing that I done was let the local police know.
Let's do it, Mr.
I think that's one of the best things you can do is let the local police know that it happens and that you are go on YouTube Live, that you are a YouTuber. Let them know that. Let them know you do live shows and what's been going on so that they're aware. And my daughter works for dispatch. She works for 911 dispatch, one of my daughters. She put us on the BOLO in the CAD system so that anytime there's a call, when they pull it up, they pull up our address, it will say out there that, you know, we are YouTubers and could have
he's nuts. It's all right.
Spammers.
Just
whatever.
Leave it alone.
Were the police aware of the swatting? Well, not really. I had to kind of explain it, and they had heard a little bit of it, but not nowhere around here, and wasn't expecting it in our small. We are in a very rural area, so in a very rural area, they kind of wasn't, you know, like, it ain't gonna happen here. That was their idea of it is, oh, it ain't gonna happen here. I was like, okay, just want you to know, you know. But my daughter is on the dispatch and put us in the CAD system as a BOLO, which is be on the lookout that
but
something
the thing is
could
too,
be.
I mean, around here, heck, we know
Around
all,
here, everybody knows everybody. So
yeah, we know all the police officers. They know all of us.
They would be like,
they'd
what?
be like,
Lake killed Teresa? We got to go.
they'd probably come up and knock on the door.
Lake,
what do you think you're doing?
Yeah. I could just imagine one of them getting a call saying, yeah, the husband killed the wife out there at, they'd be like, what? Lake killed Teresa?
So I gotta go see this for my own self.
Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. I gotta go back up and read some. Sorry, y'all. Put a huge sign. You are YouTube Live. Yeah, could do that. Could put a sign out on the porch.
I'd end up putting "Do Not Disturb," murder in progress.
I did the same. My police knew about it. 2 other instances in my area. Wait till Dwayne catches up with Lee. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Big Lee's family doing the calling.
Y'all ain't never gonna let me live that one down.
Nope, never. Smart thinking, because I would probably secure in my mind. I want to see what they said.
He updated his Facebook page today. He actually looked like he might have known what was going on. So.
Okay, I missed it.
So he may be doing better.
I'll have to go back later and see what somebody said. Something I can't find it. I'll go back later and look.
I'll have to.
They'd bring popcorn and watch the show. Yeah. Oh man, funny. Okay, let's get back down here. I've missed a few. I'm sorry. Even with the sign, it wouldn't matter. They have to investigate.
Yeah.
Probably so. I mean, they would have to come. They have to come anyway and do a, I guess what they call a well check or something. Did ribeye get fixed? I got tuned in late. Now our weather has been crazy, and they said it was going to warm back up. So we're waiting. We're holding off and waiting until we know it's going to be cold for a good week.
I should have been a weatherman. That way I can lie to everybody and get paid for it.
Yes.
Better be a politician.
Gil at Camp Patton Family Compound said Dave of Southern Ohio Prepping was swatted. He's on my live tonight. Sign on my gate. If you can read this, you are in range. There's Leap of Faith Homestead. Hey.
If I get swatted, y'all gonna watch some stuff go down.
Oh no. Put a sign up saying I'm not killing my wife, just the dang cow. Oh man. Police, if you see blood, it's from that cow. Darn cow, yeah.
No, there may be some blood out there right now because we had a coon that got in the trap out here today, and I was trying to pack it.
No bait again. No bait.
And this was a big old coon.
A coon 2 days ago and a coon
when
today.
I got over, I actually thought that he was dead in it because I had to kick the cage a couple of times. He was asleep, and he finally come around and he was moving around. And I took the wagon over there with some feed in it for all the animals. So I put it on the wagon and I was taking it back across the yard, and our dog come up there and she was over there and she was sniffing around and stuff. Well, the coon swatted at her, so she growled a few times, and I tried to get her away. And whenever I did, he tried to reach through on me, and she started going crazy. And next thing I knew, I heard her going, "Rrr!" And I looked down, and he had her by the nose with one of his paws, trying to reach there, and blood was going everywhere. Poor dog. But she wouldn't stop. She was definitely trying to get him.
Huge coons.
She couldn't get to him, but he could get to her a whole lot easier by reaching through the cage.
I can't believe we keep catching them with no bait. It's crazy. Just set the live trap and they run in it.
Well, I put it right there in the trail that they follow.
Look, Patty said, "New job for you, weatherman."
Yeah.
Mr. Willie said,
Mr. Weatherman.
Mr. Willie said, I think Teresa would kill President Lee before he would kill her. So if they do call, they better say, I killed my husband.
Yeah.
Or they not going to believe it anyway. Oh, man. My sheriff might stop in. Cool.
Actually, I've been pretty good at being able keep myself out of jail.
Another
Well,
sign says trespassers will
knock
be
on
shot,
wood.
survivors will be shot again. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Crystal from Copper Kettle Farms. Have no fear, Copper Kettle is here. Let's see. I have an armadillo I will pay someone to catch. Oh my goodness.
I think I'm gonna make a sign that says, "I don't judge, God does. I'll arrange the meeting for you." That may be better.
Pathways Homestead. Hello from Kansas. Hello. Okay. You guys need we had a P.O. box. And we had a P.O. box, and it sat there, and it was $46 a year, and it never got used. So I stopped it and was just like, whatever, we're just going to put our address back on there. And we did, but then we took it back off and thought if anybody wanted to get a hold of us, they could just email us or message us to get our address if they wanted it. But I think that it is still on some of my videos. It's still in the description of some of my videos.
Sabrina,
so I got to go back and delete all
Sabrina,
that.
they don't care how pretty you are. They'll still take you to jail. They've taken me a few different times.
I really feel like I'm not too concerned about it. I think what would upset me more than the police coming would be the phone call, like Daryl got a phone call saying some nasty stuff. That would probably upset me more than the police showing up. Lee would love the phone call because he would sit there and talk to him and laugh and say things back. He would probably say uglier things than they could say back to him. So he would like that.
Oh, let a telemarketer call me.
It would upset me, and I would be like, here, you answer the phone. I'm not answering the phone anymore.
I guarantee you, I probably made some Xanax heads that was telemarketers before.
Yeah.
That called me.
Yes, he tries to mess with telemarketers. So I just hang up. I don't listen to him. I just hang up. So
I just enjoy the conversation of confusing the heck out of them.
You are more famous now. Your P.O. box would be worth it. I don't know. We may get one again. I had it for like a year and a half, and it was time to pay it again. And I was like, no, I ain't paying $46 again when it never got any mail in it. Let's see. If the police call you to verify the report, they'll ask to talk to Lee, not Teresa, just to make sure it's not true. Okay. Yep, that's the risk of sharing personal info. Yeah.
They wouldn't call here anyway.
I would not want to.
They'd probably just come down here
with
just
that
so
kind
they
of
could
evil. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you were listening to the guy talking to Daryl, and that was pretty bad. He was saying some really ugly things. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it is for telemarketers.
Sabrina said they will never take Captain Sparrow.
That's right.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I just hang up. Yeah. The badges only show up after the fact to clean up the mess. Lord. Oh
no!
Poor telemarketers. Yes, buddy.
No,
I try and sell them candy bars for my kids' school. Oh, North Star Prep Center. Kathy said my PO is $72 a year. Yours is cheap. Wow. Put them on speakerphone. No, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. I have been put on the do not call list by telemarketers. Well, I did that too. And I think you have to go back and do it every year. From what I understand, you have to go back and do it every year. But I've done it and done it and done it and still get calls. So I don't know. Half the time now, it's not even a real person that calls. Yep. Telemarketer calls me. I answer the phone like I'm a radio station. Oh, man.
It just depends on what mood I'm in, how I answer the phone.
Bub says pizza. Bub at Getting Started on Homesteading, he answers something about pizza. Pizza Hut or Pizza Inn or something. Okay.
It just
Let's
depends
see.
on what
All right,
mood
I'm
I'm
gonna
in.
look, see what else got. I haven't priced P.O. boxes yet, waiting to get as famous as y'all. Whatever, Patty.
And
me.
answer the phone
Caller
with
ID don't matter. They use number that can be local. Yeah.
answer the phone with a slight Indian accent. And then
What?
whenever, you know, hello. You know,
Here we go.
answer it with one of them.
You
Because most of your telemarketers
know what your problem is?
what? And I'm not saying nothing bad, but it will confuse the heck out of them.
You know how the class clown, there's always a class clown.
I mean,
And the class clown is like a comedian. You know how comedians do. Comedians has got to put somebody down because that's what's funny. And that's what you
no,
do.
I'm not putting
You always
nobody
put
down.
somebody down like it's funny. You do. You
I'm
do.
not-
You do. Is Dwayne, and then it was the Amish, and then it was now it's the Indians.
At least I ain't ever been talking to them and said, if you could speak English, I'd talk to you and then hang up like you have.
Well, I did because I couldn't understand him.
Well,
And I said,
that's what I'm saying.
I can't
Confuse
understand you.
them back because they think it.
And he said, I speak English. I said, no, you're not speaking English.
Well, that's
Okay.
the thing.
Okay, let's stop that. Let's
They-
stop that conversation. Stop.
They think they're calling somebody that's going to have a totally different accent.
Patty
And you
said, tell
throw
us
them
his
off.
problem. Y'all know his problem. I didn't even have to tell it. Everybody knows. Let's hear your Indian accent, Lee. Mm. He is the class clown. He's always been the class clown.
Say, would you like a green Slurpee or a red Slurpee? Say, hello,
I'm sorry.
welcome to the Quickie Mart.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's all I can say. I'm sorry.
Well, I can do other accents too. I mean,
Leap of Faith
I'm not-
Homestead. That's hilarious. I have to try that. Oh, I missed it. Just answer County Morgue. You bag them, we tag them.
what Miss Willie said.
I got a feeling that President Lee could teach me and a lot of people, some new bad words. Probably.
No, I can't do that.
No, he's just funny. He's just stupid funny. Stupid funny. He should get together with Ahmed. Yeah. Yes.
Ahmed from The Simpsons.
Well, Ahmed, Jason Big Bear
Oh,
does Ahmed.
Ahmed, the dead terrorist.
Yeah.
Silence! I kill you. I like him. See, that's funny.
I just asked the telemarketers to hold on a second because the our victims are escaping their basement cells. That's good. I like that. Bub says, Taco Bell, can I take your order? I knew it was something. Oh, our keyboard's battery is low. Wow. Okay. Okay, sorry.
I get to coughing.
I answer my phone like
Tell 'em
I'm
that
at
the
work.
weed's
Department
too
of
strong
Homeland
and different
Security
stuff.
Special Agent Patton. What's your emergency? That's good. That's a good one. Good one. Yes, we need a T-shirt for Lee that says "Stupid Funny." Yep,
I've got a shirt
that's
kind
his
of like
next
that.
T-shirt. Which one? His the kids.
I'm goofy.
The kids get him all kinds of crazy T-shirts on.
I'm goofy shirt.
And then he wants to wear them to church. Yeah.
No, I do not.
Oh yeah, you have. Roots and Refuge. Hey,
What?
Maya or Jess?
When did I wear one of them to church?
What was it? You wore one to something, and I was like, Lee.
That was your Christmas party.
Christmas party.
You
You'd
said
wear
I-
it to church if you could.
You said I was a real cool pawpaw.
You'd wear it to church if you could. I know that.
I'd-
Okay. All right. Let's get back to the list.
I'd wear
Everybody's
shorts to
saying
church
hello.
if you'd let me,
I'm going to
but
get back to my list here. Prepping. Somebody asked that
You won't
question.
let me.
Somebody asked a question the other day on a live show about prepping. What would you need? What would you need? What do you need if you're prepping? what one big item do you need that you don't have that you would need for prepping? And I said, an outside hand pump. I would like to have an outside old-fashioned hand pump to pump water. So I can't remember whose channel. I didn't write down whose channel that was on. But somebody on a channel asked, what one big prepping item would you like to have that you don't have that you would need? And I said an outside hand water pump. We've thought about that and looked into that, but they're pretty expensive unless you get one of them little bitty old-fashioned ones. And then
that's for shallow wells.
They're only for shallow wells,
but
and our well is too deep.
There's a creek back here that has springs in it.
That's true.
I mean, if the water gets stagnant, I know how to make filters and process it, and if nothing else, just use a steel and make it into potable water.
Willie said it's so funny how Teresa is always trying to keep this live stream straight. Yeah, I have to bring up something off my list when it gets out of hand. Thinking the exact same thing. Me too.
She's
I want a well with a hand
She doesn't
pump.
like to have fun.
I want a well with a hand pump. I've been wanting one for a long time. The old-fashioned one.
I want you to laugh more.
Need to get Lee a shirt, Captain Clint Eastwood Sparrow Fan Club. They have them at Lehman's. Yeah, I have seen them, and I looked them up online. But the ones I found are for shallow wells and say like 25 feet or something. And he said that wouldn't work. So I don't know enough about it to know. I just know I want one.
No, because you got to get to the water level, and we're on a 100-foot tall bluff, and the water level is down at the creek.
I'd like an outside pump as well, so when the electricity goes out, we have water. Yep.
We've got the wood stove.
Linda said, I have a hand pump, but the well's 800 foot.
Wow.
That's deep.
That's real deep.
Christy Betts has to get a well dug first. She just bought new property and needs a well dug first.
Most of our wells in this area.
And there's Life with Linda. I didn't say hi to her.
150 foot at the most.
And you said ours was, you think, 150?
I think this one up here is about 75. It seems like it's what it is.
A 35 quart pressure canner that will take half-gallon jars. That I seen that on your live. You said that on your live the other night, and I saw that, and I thought, yeah, that would be cool. But we don't really use half-gallon. I know with a big family you would, but we mostly can in pints because it's usually just us two. Sometimes we have some grandkids, but usually it's just us two, and we can most everything in pints.
Buddy's saying that their water table is about 25
foot. So y'all could.
We should say it's like Stan and Donna down here when they had problems with their well. Me and Johnny went down there to pull it out. It surprised me because they're on a higher hill than what we are. We pulled it out. It wasn't but about 25 foot in the ground.
Do you know ours is deeper than that for sure, or you just guessing?
I'm pretty sure. Because I remember whenever they dug that well up there.
I think maybe even 50. I think they even had 50-foot ones.
Because I know this one over here that we have our pump on that we get our water from, it's about 100 foot. 75 to 100 foot.
There's food
this other one over here, it's
permaculture.
not hooked up. It was about the same.
Hey, Howie. And Organic Raw Roots Farm.
Which now, I mean, they hit water going down.
Yeah.
But at that time, because that's an old well down there, so they just only basically went down to the first one that they hit.
Okay, Sabrina, just one main thing, one main thing you would want for prepping that you don't have. A big thing, a thing, not just the little things, but a thing that you would love to have for prepping for, like a well, or, let's see. You guys make my Fridays. Oh, thank you, Crystal. My dad was a well digger. Kathy said my dad was a well digger.
Something I'd like to have.
Wish we had a well. Overlook Valley, you don't have a well? You must be on city water.
Maybe
a generator. There's a good one. 320 Homestead said a generator. We had a generator, but it has messed up. We probably
I just got to do a little work to generator. I've got to get that going. I just ain't messed with it.
Donald is making me watch Blazing Saddles tonight since I've never seen it.
Oh, well, excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh, man. He's seen it. Yes, a generator, everybody's saying. A wood stove. Christy Betts said a wood stove. I would like to have a wood cook stove like Brenda at
and half the
Duncan
time
1900
she'd like
Homestead.
to have this wood stove back here somewhere else.
Yeah, our wood stove has what in it? It has something in it so it doesn't get real hot on top. You can't really cook on it good. And
well, it's got a firebox.
A firebox.
It's a firebox inside the stove.
Top? And baffles or something.
The catalyst.
Catalyst.
And it's got the blower that.
And so it doesn't really get hot on top. Like you can pretty much touch it unless it gets really hot.
Now,
sometimes it gets really hot and then it gets too hot in the house. So I had rather have a wood cook stove. Strong Enough to Bend, Homestead. Hey, Shannon and Beverly.
Always got to have something to complain about.
We don't have a well either. We haul water from a community well. Let's see. More natural fencing. That's a good thing. More natural fencing.
Go down there and start packing water up out of them springs down there.
I have the generator, have the well, just no way to get water if we lose electricity. That's why I would want the old-fashioned hand pump that you would pump water even if you didn't have electricity. Let's see.
Well, Benita, if
I can't find Benita. I saw it and now it's gone.
Yeah,
it's
gone now.
Past it. Where'd Benita go?
I don't know.
We need water storage somehow because our well has electric pumps. So if electricity goes out, we're stuck. Yeah, I would like to do a rainwater catchment too.
If they was to ever uncap the natural artesian well down at the Wycliffe Park, right down from y'all, you would have water all year round. The only thing you'd have to do is go down there and get it. And they have talked about doing that. Because there is a natural artesian well down there.
I want one like the Stivers Homestead has to cook and for heat. Yeah. Brenda has one too.
Yeah, Mr. Willie, they didn't know how to take that part, did they?
If looks could kill. The problem with a wood cook stove is they go through more wood.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and ours doesn't. Ours holds good. So, yeah. And it holds all night. Yeah. So I guess I shouldn't complain. Let's see. Trying to read through here. There's lots of tutorials on making your own rocket stove. My son is working on one. A log cabin in the mountains. It's amazing how that has stuck my whole life. Yeah, I want a rain catchment system. What are you reading?
Mr. Willie.
He said, no, they didn't. About what? Y'all talking about that movie?
Yeah. Yeah, he's...
Y'all gonna ruin the movie for Crystal.
He said his favorite part was when the townspeople found out who the new sheriff was.
Y'all gonna ruin it for
They
Crystal.
acted.
Kathy,
Yeah, and he said no, they
Kathy
didn't.
wants a potbelly stove like her daddy had. Ours is a normal wood burning stove, but flat top cooktop to throw some cast iron on. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to have that. We had one, but it was real little. When we first built this cabin, we had one, but it was too little and it didn't hold enough wood. So we went and got a big one. Then when we got the big one, we got it a nice one, and it has all them features that keep it from getting hot enough to
I mean, I can cook on it if I want.
cook. Maybe like slow,
Yeah, I mean something
take a
like
whole day, pot of
chili or
beans
something.
all day.
But I mean, you're not
maybe.
gonna fry no bacon on it or anything like that.
No.
But if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go outside and probably fry it over the open fire anyway.
Okay, always wanted a log cabin too. All right.
Oh no,
What?
she's on the couch. I thought I
Right
seen
now,
something
the
move.
guy
I thought maybe she'd
riding the
already
big brown bull just
run
came
across
into
the
town.
house.
Okay, she's watching it right now. She said, yeah, right now, the guy riding the big brown bull just came into town. I haven't figured him out yet. Sabrina said, my next
Oh, you're
small
welcome,
thing will be
Mary.
a pressure canner,
Oh,
watching
look.
out at yard sales and Goodwill. A pressure
I
canner.
don't know
So
if
you
it's
don't have
Sarah
a
or
pressure
Mark
canner
there.
at all, Sabrina. Walmart's are not too bad. I've got one I got mine off of one of those sites on Facebook that's like barter and trade on Facebook. And I was looking for one, and it said it had only
Mr.
been
Willie.
used a couple of times, and I got it for like $15.
Mr. Willie, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of old classic movies that could not be made nowadays without people having a fit. I mean, it's
There we
just
go.
it's crazy.
They have treated wood hurricane proof. They have.
Hell, I bet they couldn't even.
Talk about log cabins. Okay.
I guarantee you, they couldn't even do
Water reservoir. What?
remake the Jeffersons and make it the way it was without somebody having some kind of a fit.
Kathy said, "I love my
Or
Presto.
Archie Bunker, or
I need to start stocking up on jars, but I don't have anywhere to store them." Me too. I have a lot of jars, but I don't have enough space to store them. I went and got some totes. I went and got a couple of totes the same color and started stacking some of them in there.
a lot of them
but
old
it takes
movies
up
you
so
don't
much
hear
room.
nice words.
You
Mr.
can't get a
Willie.
whole lot in there like that. Let's see. Sites. Yeah. Who said that? Miss Lippy. Gemini Homestead said Facebook virtual sites. Like ours is, we have like a Paducah Barter and Trade, a Ballard County Barter and Trade, and there's like 4 or 5 different ones that are called, most all of them are called Barter and Trade or something like that.
Yeah, and it makes me mad when some of my Facebook friends around here ends up signing me
Good night,
up for the
Francine.
barter and trade without me knowing about it. And then I get up and I start looking at Facebook, and the only thing I see is barter and trade posted everywhere. And then I got to
Okay.
start deleting it. Yeah.
Itching.
My cousin Marty's done that to me.
If you
Keith Earl done that to me.
if the you know what hits the fan and you're frying bacon, you're going to get a lot more than bacon at your house.
That's why you don't fry bacon when SHT hits.
Okay.
SHTF.
Okay. It amazes me how y'all can have
That's-
two totally different conversations.
That there's whenever whenever you just take the guts and put it on the coal and you fry your bacon over to the side, that way the guts end up making a stinkier smell and everybody be going, ooh, don't be going over there.
Look, Amber said, it amazes me how y'all can have two totally different conversations at the same time. Can y'all keep up with both of us at the same time? Because I know he's always off on something else, and I'm trying to get to my list, and he's talking about crazy things. So I hope y'all can keep up with both of us at the same time.
It's kind of like that skunk I hit the other day.
I knew your truck smelled like skunk, but I wondered if it was just one out there or if it was your truck.
No, I thought I missed him yesterday morning going to work. For some reason, this time of the year, they think they need to be right out in the middle of the road doing their little things instead of out in the woods. And I thought I swerved and went over top, but evidently one of them stuck their head up too high or something. I don't know if it was in the moment or what. But
I had to go out by his work this morning.
I didn't hear it hit nothing, but boy, by the time I got to work, and it wasn't probably 100 yards from the driveway, I was thinking, he must have got scared and sprayed.
I had to go drop money off in his truck this morning at his work. And when I pulled up and got out, I thought, man, it smells like skunk out here. They've got to, but the closer I got to his truck, the worse it smelled. And I stuck the money in his truck and shut the door and walked off. And as soon as I walked away from his truck, I didn't smell it anymore. I was like, okay, either his truck has a skunk or they've got a skunk out there.
I mean, if you'd have been paying attention going up the hill before you got to the driveway work, he was laying over there on the side. But anyhow, the weird thing is, a skunk actually.
It
doesn't really bother me on the smell of a skunk
says it
for
smells
some
good.
reason.
He likes the smell of skunk.
As long as it's not just a real. Now the other morning when evidently I hit him underneath my truck and he sprayed.
Thanks for stopping.
Evidently it was pretty rough in there because my eyes kind of started watering a little bit. But it still wasn't a real bad smell, but it wasn't real pleasant either. It ain't like no rotten gut smell or nothing. It's
okay.
It's something that God gave them, it's nature.
Christy Betts said the multiple conversations reminds me of my family. Nancy at Ash's Treasure said, yes, I can
reminds me of what goes on in my head every day.
That's how us Southerners talk. Hello, Grace Andrews. Let's see. Buddy said, I was trying to find it. Buddy said, I lost it again. Dadgummit. It went by. You should be in my lives. Can't get a word in. Everyone thinks I'm quiet. Oh. Yeah, getting that time of year for skunks. Lee likes the smell of skunk. Yes, he does. He says it smells good. Ever since I met him, he thinks the smell of skunk smells good. Oh, Cousin Dwayne.
And the bad thing is, I don't like all stinky stuff. I can't stand the dirty diaper smell and stuff like that.
Crystal said the blonde lady is singing now in Blazing Saddles. Skunks in California smell worse than here in the Midwest.
With their cowboy hat on.
Wonder why. There's no skunk emoji. Simply Jan said, Lee, they stink. When we see a skunk, we think about the smell of fresh ground coffee. Ew. Ew. My shirt, yes. I got this shirt from
Colin says something happened to their internet.
Look how funny looking
he said that his just sitting there spinning.
I got my shirt. It's an iron-on. I got the iron-on for the shirt from VW Family Farms. They had them at the shindig last year. It's that lighting, because when you went across that light, it looked better.
That's
at the shindig.
my electrical personality.
Yes, your electric personality. They had these iron-ons last year at the Shindig. Hopefully they'll have them again, but if not, contact VW Family Farms. Their daughter made them. Oh, okay. Pete's got to go because he's coming on in 6 minutes. So we are going to have to get off here, and Lee took off, so we will just go on without him. Picture Lippy in her road running around the yard with 22 chasing a skunk. Oh, no. Does that mean you don't have to use deodorant around Lee? No, it's not the smell of BO. It's the smell of skunk, and I don't know why, but it's nasty. But he thinks it smells good. Needs to refresh his screen. I don't know where Lee went. He went out the doors. He took off on us, and we've only got 5 minutes. You better get back in here.
I'm coming.
Let's see.
Get off my feet, dog. My goodness.
Stivers Homestead is keeping us in suspense. Hello from Australia.
Okay, Zach.
Little
Jen,
Garden
what are
Big
y'all
Trees.
keeping us in suspense on?
The
animal?
surprise, yeah, or whatever it is. The surprise that they're going to show Sunday.
I think they're getting a giraffe or an elephant.
That's what everybody keeps saying.
I think it's
But
something
there's
exotic.
been some pretty good guesses. Some real guesses. Smoke break. Yes, I did.
Either that or
Lippy.
getting a pink flamingo.
Lippy ran around in the yard in her house coat chasing a skunk with a 22, Buddy said.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
We got 4 minutes. Chris
I
called,
could just
Chicken
see
Kitty
that.
was a baby skunk. Oh, my goodness. Skunks don't bother my brother much either. Okay, we got to get off here in just a second. I got to see what else.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, skunks don't bother me.
Okay, real quick. John and Christy's homestead was Mountain Life, Montana. They changed to John and Christy's homestead and moved to Kentucky. Now they are JCB Farm and Garden. So be sure you check out JCB Farm and Garden. They are living in Kentucky now, and they are going to come to the picnic, the Heartland Homesteaders Picnic, the second Saturday in September. John and Christy will be there. JCB Farm and Garden. So be sure y'all, your channel will just roll over if you were on their channel before, but if you weren't, go check them out.
Peacocks, them
JCB Farm and
things, they
Garden.
scream.
They're in Kentucky now and going to be at the picnic. Let's see.
I could not. No,
Break
I
them
don't
out.
want no.
Well, we're not going to talk about that
I don't want
tonight
no
because we got 3
peacocks.
minutes.
I don't want no more guineas.
Alpacas, somebody said. Peacocks.
Yes, we are some partying animals.
Friday nights
For
are
people,
awesome.
I mean.
How far away do they live from you? They are. I looked it up.
Whereabouts they say they was at?
North of, or was it
Bowling
south?
Green.
Bowling Green.
Yeah,
North
30 minutes north of Bowling Green,
Green.
I think.
I looked it up. It was about a couple hours. I can't even remember now. It was like 2 hours, 2.5.
Yeah, they're
2.5
probably
hours. I don't
about
know.
30 minutes from Bud.
Not real far from us. Near Bowling Green. There you go.
Probably
Near
about 30,
Bowling Green.
45 minutes from Bub at getting started on Homestead.
And
he's about, what, hour and a half?
Mm-hmm.
Hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, so they're way closer to Bub. I told them.
Yeah.
I told them that they were. There you go. Thank you, Stivers. Stivers put up their YouTube link.
Actually, they're.
Oh, Mimsy did too.
Actually, they're real close.
Did they move already? Yes, they're renting though. They moved. They are renting, but they are still looking for a good size homestead. And so is Leap of Faith Homestead. They're looking for something. Kathy at Living Miracle Homestead is looking for something up this way. So y'all pray for everybody that's looking for a good homestead, because I really hope that everybody has an opportunity to get them a good homestead, or doesn't even have to be very big to have.
But is he saying that's where they're at? Is
and a few
Horse
animals.
Cave, Glasgow area?
Horse Cave, Glasgow area. I don't know if he's saying that's where they're at or where he's at. No, he's not up here. So it must be them.
Yeah, because
I
know
just knew it was near Bowling Green.
I know
so-
there's a horse cave up around that area.
We got 1 minute.
So I didn't know.
We got 1 minute. We got to get off. Pete's little homestead is coming on, and
But I mean,
near Glasgow.
they're okay.
Starbridge said near Glasgow.
Okay, okay, near horse
So
cave.
y'all say prayer
in the
for them because they're
Glasgow
written
area.
right now,
Okay.
but they're looking for a good homestead. Several others looking for a good
And
homestead.
Cave City, which is close to Mammoth Cave and all that, which is also close to
Yeah.
Holland.
Pete's little homestead's
Lily
coming on, and
Higgs
Gil
Rocks
over
Farm.
at Camp Patton Family Compound is coming on too. So pick one of those or swap up and watch them both, and we'll see you over
See ya.
there.
They're not far
Thank
from
y'all.
us. Maybe a couple, two
2.5 hours, I think.
at the
So,
most.
and coming to the picnic. They're coming to the picnic. He told me they were coming. So, all right, we will see y'all next time. Love y'all. Thanks
So,
for being here.
Yes, definitely love y'all and God bless. And have a good one.
And here we go.